Hello, welcome to another episode of Quang Nam Today in spring 2018. In the cycle of the universe, spring is the most beautiful season of the year. It is the spring that blows up the sublimated emotions to bring people close to the nature. When spring comes to Quang Nam, you can feel the festive atmosphere everywhere, from the bustling city streets to the peaceful countryside. Festivals are a cultural beauty imprinted on the spiritual beliefs and aspirations of many Quang Nam generations. And Lunar New Year is an occasion to remember about the origins and show our gratitude to the ancestors. Therefore, when the spring comes along, in the air of that holiday, people eagerly prepare for the spring festivals. That's the way they celebrate their own unique springtime. Quang Nam has more than 120 kilometers of coastline, and one of the unique spiritual activities of the inhabitants who make their livings on the rivers and the sea is Cuu Festival. Annually, in the early days of spring, the fishermen organize Cuu, or whale-worshipping festival, with a psychic meaning imbued with the cultural identity of a coastal community. The festival has many different names, such as Lễ hội Nghinh Ông, which means the Mister's Greeting Festival. Ông or Mister is the honorable name that fishermen call the whale. Other names are Lễ rước cốt ông, which means the Mister's Procession, Lễ tế cá ông, the Mister's Sacrificial Ceremony, or Lễ Nghinh Ông Thủy Tướng, the Ocean God Greetings. All of these names are originated from the shared belief of fishermen in the whale as a sacred creature in the sea and the savior for their fishing journeys. Cuu Festival in Quang Nam is a very distinctive and significant folk performance expressing the aspiration for luck and peacefulness in seafarers' voyages. The festival is also about fishermen's community spirit of mutual solidarity on the vast ocean, coping with countless difficulties and dangers. Cuu Festival in fishing villages of Tam Hai Island commune of Núi Thành district are mainly held in the first lunar month, and the most exciting is the one in Thuận An village, which has existed for hundreds of years. During the ceremony, highly respected elders and responsible fishermen in the village lead the liturgy to commemorate the predecessors who had the merit of opening the village. The most remarkable and expected is the Ocean God procession. There is one biggest ornate boat with offerings running towards the sea, followed by other fishing boats in the village, carrying along the coastal villagers' expectation for national security, good weather, and great fishing results. The troop of boats, after the giving offerings rites out on the sea, will welcome the Mister to the shrine, creating the spunk for new seafaring season. Thuận An fishing villagers then organize the worship rituals at the whale cemetery in Bãi Bắc, which is considered the largest whale cemetery all over the country, with over 500 tombs. Through hundreds of years of establishment and preservation, in 2009 the whale graveyard of Thuận An village was recognized by the Provincial People's Committee as the provincial cultural vestige. On the 11th of lunar January, after that holiday, Bình Triều residents in Thăng Bình district held a festival Bà Chợ Được, palanquin procession. This is a traditional festival with the same characteristics as the festival of Bà Thu Bồn. If the festival of Bà Thu Bồn in Duy Xuyên has a story related to the river's goddess, Bà Chợ Được festival is associated with a very holy Peri. According to documents and legend, she was born in a very strange situation with floating white cloud and has the extraordinary characteristics as a fairy, healthy appearance, white complexion like snow, unusual steps and wiry voice. To her adulthood on November the 19th, in the 16th year of Yalong dynasty, or 1818, she left the world to come to the heaven. Legend said that when she was alive, her body was boneless, so when she died, her blessing soul was flying everywhere. After she became a fairy, the people built a shrine for her in the commune, and every year they do renovation until now. When she was alive, She practiced the medical treatment and saved people. It was she who created the deserted land into a market. The market gradually became more and more crowded, which facilitates buying and selling. Later on, thinking about the random grace of receiving in Vietnamese được, a market or chợ, or receiving luck in trading, the villagers have named the market chợ được. In commemoration of her merit, the villagers set up the shrine and annually set 2 days for worshipping and peace praying, which are her birthday on February the 25th and her death day on November the 19th. Her merits were later recognized by the imperial courts. In the 6th year of Thần Thái, she was ennobled as the middle-level goddess, then the 4th year of Khải Định, the superior goddess. The people of Bình Chiu received the plaque on January the 11th, so the festival is now celebrated on this day. Every year on the 7th of lunar January, the people of Trà Quế village, Cẩm Hào ward, Hội An City, in raptly celebrate Cầu Bông Festival. This festival has long been held to worship the god of agriculture, the predecessors, and pray for favorable weather, opulent crops, healthy life, and happiness. The festival is also a chance to strengthen the affection of the neighborhood households. The god greeting ceremony will be held first. People gather to the communal house from early morning to venerate the god and predecessors. This ritual is performed by a group of women with the trade of 5 kinds of fruits on their hands. Following the agricultural god greeting ceremony is the rite of worshipping the earth, the yin spirit, and the main worshipping liturgy with the altar full of fruits, flowers, and especially a yearling rooster. The content of the oration is about the honor and gratitude to the ancestors, the pre-generations who had expanded the wasteland to build this traditional vegetable village for over 500 years. After the rituals are the recreational activities, including festive competitions, products introduction, and exchange with visitors. Trà Quế village has long been famous for growing vegetables. The secret to grow good quality vegetables, which is well known throughout the land of Quang Nam, is not only because of the fertile soil, but also the seaweed in Cuu River. Apart from applying the main fertilizers, farmers here pat the soil with this kind of seaweed. So the competition of picking the seaweed and manuring the vegetable is very bustling with lots of laughters. Cầu Bông Festival in Trà Quế also has a contest of shrimp wrapping, the village's specialities used in the feast for rituals, festivals, and guest welcoming. This dish also demonstrates the friendship of the people here. That's why people call it fellow shrimp. Cầu Bông Festival of Trà Quế farmers has become a unique feature of the craft village culture, attracting crowds of people and visitors. Also, from this festival, everyone in the village gets closer to each other. Festival is a cultural space in which every human being is equal to show his heart and desire for good things in the future. Through the ups and downs of history, the spring festivals on Quang Nam land have affirmed the position in the spiritual life of many generations. They are an important element in the culture of Quang Nam, which contribute to bring the springtime flavor to every Quang Nam people. We have to say goodbye now. Please log on the website qrt.vn for more stories about Quang Nam. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.